Hi everyone! So I was flipping through October's Vogue and I found this really amazing, incredible, beautiful look that Anne Hathaway was wearing, and it made me stop and take a look. She is basically the model for Tods, and the layout is featured in the October Vogue. This look is just a really intense vixen-y, smoky eye, and then just a really shiny ruby red lip combined with a really peach cheek. The thing I like about Anne Hathaway is that she is a modern day beauty, but she's got sort of this timeless, elegant charm to her. And she's made up for the Tods, Tods.com ad to look pretty much just like that. So it's sort of a take on an old Hollywood glam look, and since it is something I could see Anne Hathaway wearing on the red carpet, I thought that you'd love this as well. I've seen Anne Hathaway several times just rock her porcelain skin with a beautiful red lip and then a classic eye. It does look a lot different on me though, because we don't have the same face. Her eye shape is significantly different, her lip shape is significantly different. So it'll look different on you versus me or Anne Hathaway, but this is basically the essence of the look. Now for this look, I took some drugstore items, so I thought you'd appreciate that. And I'm using the new Wet n Wild I Love Matte palette. Now this was released a little early in my area, so if you haven't come across it yet, have no fear at all. And the rest of the face is drugstore, the lashes are drugstore. The only two things I'm using in here that aren't drugstore is the mascara and the eyeliner. So, but you can get a mascara and an eyeliner from drugstore, that's no big deal. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this look and thanks so much for watching. Alright, so to start creating this seductive look, we're going to take Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden. I put that from my lid to my brow bone and a little bit into the tear duct since she's very highlighted in that zone. So now we're just going to start off taking the Wet n Wild I Love Matte palette. Now, because I live in California, I got this a little early. Stuff sometimes comes out early in California, but if you haven't found one yet, don't even worry, because they're actually not supposed to be available, I think, for until November. So we're going to start off taking the e.l.f. angled contour brush, which is just this, and it's flat on top, like a flat dome angled brush. Very unique. So we're going to start off with this sort of color, kind of like a brulee color, but it's a little peachier than that. It's like a really soft matte peach. And this is the first time I'm using it. And we're just going to start fluffing that out underneath the brow. And then the crease, the lid, basically the whole base of the eye. And then I'm going to pop a little into my tear duct. So we're just going to go over and really neutralize the base. And this also makes blending the rest of the shadows very easy. I'm going to take a little bit of this white matte color. Clean off your brush so you don't get any peach in the matte color, because these palettes are hard to find. I would have gotten another one for a friend, but the other one was cracked. So I'm on the hunt for another one. If anyone can find me one, I'll get you some drugstore items in return. Now for the very arch of the brow bone, we're going to use that matte white again, and we're just going to go up into the brow bone. You may have to retouch up your brows when you're done with this look, just from going over and re-highlighting a bunch of times. Now for the crease, we're going to take the e.l.f. contour brush. Looks like this. It's a little bit bigger than the 219 by MAC, and we're going to start taking this sort of matte peach right here that's marked eyelid, and we're just going to start contouring in the crease a little bit. This brush is just big enough so that you can go in with circular motions and just sort of blend it out so it's not just a straight stiff line. Now we're going to go back in with that same exact peach color, and we're going to sort of recreate the rounded shape in the outer corner. So we're just gonna go up like this in a circular motion to sort of etch it out. It's always easier to do a soft shade first and then go back in with the dark. So this sort of paves the way. Just creating a circular motion. If you can't see it, it's so close to my skin tone. We're just gonna go up in the outer corner and just sort of pull that out. I'm going to take the peach and the brown. I'm going to take a little bit of both those colors, and we're just going to go into the outer corner and start blending that in. So we're going to start creating that definition with the blend of those two shadows. It's very important to do the peach first to keep the whole look very just soft and well blended. It's not a harsh look, it's very sultry. I'm just going to blend that out. Taking the blend again of the peach and the brown, we're just going to go in and then start going over that sort of outer little swoop. So I hope you can see that very well. This palette has no shimmer. It should be pretty easy to see. And then just take a blend of the peach and the brown again. And then just start scooting it lightly into towards the crease. You always want the depth closer to the outer part. Now we're going to take a little bit of the brown color by itself. Really get my brush in there, and now we're going to really start deepening it up. I'm just going to follow that same shape, deepening it up. And now we're going to take a blend of the black and the brown and really go back in. Very gently scoot it. Don't get the black straight through the entire crease if you can help it. And then it does appear quite black, but it could be just the shadowing, but I'm going to try to mimic the shadowing nonetheless. I'm just going to quickly wipe off my brush and go back in with a blend of the peach, the darker peach, and the brown. And just start blending that into the crease. Then I'm just going to wipe off my brush again and then blend the peach over the crease. Alright, so I just went back in with this little brush, and I took a little bit of the peach and started blending out the edges, and then just went back over the brow bone with this and the arch with that. Again, just to give it that full, well-blended look. Now I'm going to go back into the palette, and we're going to take this brown and this black together, and then we're going to start smudging this out on the outer corner of the lid. And it's the same brush. These two are from the Studio line, both synthetic. Now I'm going to pull in a little bit of the black, and we're just going to keep it very close to lash line and kind of just line the eye with eyeshadow. And then just clean up the edges of the eyeshadow with a nice makeup remover wipe and keep the whole thing very clean and very polished. And I'm just going to go back into that light brow bone shade again, not the white one, the peach one, the light peach right here. And we're just going to pull that onto the eyelid again, rebrighten it, and then pull more into the tear duct just in case it lost some of its luster. And now we're going to start lining the eyes and doing the rest of the eye. Now for the upper lash line, we're just going to go in with Urban Decay's 24/7 Liquid Liner in Perversion. And we're just going to keep a steady flow of liquid liner very thinly. And you can do a cat wing, but I'm actually just not going to since there is the black already in the outer corner. I'm going to take the Youngblood Mineral Mascara and just go over the lashes, top and bottom, with a few coats. I have a whole review on the Youngblood Lengthening Mineral Mascara in Blackout, and I could link my blog post review and my YouTube review if you'd like to see those. Now I'm going to put on a little bit more Makeup Forever underneath the lower lash. Just about 3/4 of the way. I know some people hate the look of the 3/4, so I usually just go like all the way because some people feel it cuts the eye. But because the color is literally the exact same color as the waterline, I don't think it cuts the eye. That's my opinion. And then we're going to take the matte chocolate brown color and we're going to go over that and smudge it out. It won't smudge very well because the Makeup Forever is pretty waterproof. Has extreme resilience to water and makeup remover. I'm going to take a bit of the peachy color and we're just going to smudge that out. So you just have the dark chocolate color, the peach, and then the kind of white color. And now we're going to take the Kiss lashes in number 5 and pop these on. These are pretty simple, elegant lashes that are good for celebrity looks. I'm pretty sure she just has individuals popped in the outer corners or some form of lash extensions because they look very natural. I personally don't care for individual lashes. They fall out on me. So I'm just going to put those on since they're most kind of elegant subdued pair I own, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now that the skin is on, I'm going to take e.l.f.'s blush in Candid Coral. I'm going to put this on with the e.l.f. stippling brush. It looks just like the MAC 187, but it is the e.l.f. stippling brush. So its ferrule is just not as nice. Here's a MAC stippling brush. You can totally see that the ferrule is plastic, this one's metal, but I love this. I use it a lot. I use it interchangeably with my Eco Tools brush. So I'm just going to get into the pan. And then a really cool technique that you can do to make yourself appear younger is to start right about here and pull the color up. That's exactly how she's wearing it. It'll kind of uplift the face. It's not quite contouring the face though, because we're going higher and a little bit more rounder on the cheekbone. We're just avoiding the doll-like look, which is very low on the face and can age the face. She has very alabaster skin in the promo, so if you want, you can just use absolutely no contour. I'm slightly contoured just to mimic the shadowing, the really heavy shadowing that's in the picture, which I think is, you know, what makes the picture absolutely gorgeous. So I wanted to contour, but she's not tan at all. Now for lips, you want those ruby red lips. So we're going to take a little bit of MAC Cherry Lipliner and we're going to line our lips and fill them in with this bright red cherry color. Then we're going to take Wet n Wild's Mega Stay in 910D, and this is Red Velvet. And the e.l.f. Hypershine Gloss in Vixen. And these are really opaque glosses, so I would just blot. And that completes this really beautiful Anne Hathaway look for Tods.com. Thanks so much for watching.